Since COVID, grew a beard, letting the hair grow out, got a dog, worked a lot more in the garden, hang more at home, which means lots of studio time, which is great. I don't mind that, but I miss hugs. Guess a lot of changes have happened in the last year from COVID, and it's definitely a heavier time, right?
Introducing an experience into the world of art. Let's take a trip into the mind. Let's take a walk through the environments of art, creativity, and creation with Christopher King Jameson.
I start a painting without a preconceived idea. I just want to let it flow. What I'm really focusing on is just getting a base coat of color and contrast and mark making, and just letting things develop through time. And I do love to build layers, and I use a lot of gel medium. It's actually kind of funny how paintings will change like drastically within just minutes. Just usually with color, because I try not to hold back on mixing. Of course, I've had enough experience where I know it's some things go muddy, and you just got to wipe that away, or just keep going, let that area dry, and then go back over it. It's especially in the beginning of a painting, there's no preciousness. Eventually you get to a point where you're slowing down and you're having to step back a lot more, because you're really liking certain areas, and you get this precious feeling that you can't touch that area. And just a lot of those times it doesn't really show up until I really have an idea that grows out of the composition, and then I definitely have to take longer breaks. I will just put the painting aside and work on something else just to get my mind clear. And then when I put it back up, it helps, because you've definitely, you're not so saturated with the actual painting in your head, and you can actually analyze it and justify changing it if needed. And sometimes if you're happy with it, you know what? Take it off the wall and just leave it off the wall for a while. that calling a painting finished is really, really difficult for me. Yeah, it's there's so many different stages of paintings that honestly I'm never satisfied with a painting. So if it stays with me, and I'm probably going to end up changing it. And even if it's like a year later, I may pull it out and say, now I see what's going on with this painting, and I change it. Or I completely change it. I paint over it, and no worries. It's just, if it's not that successful, then I don't really have an attachment to it, and I can actually just go with it. I've done that with a lot of paintings that I regretted doing that with, but yeah, that's part of the game, part of the flow. 14. H. Mapquest, here again. Got the sketchbooks, I got the dog, and we're gonna see what I can do. So I just entered H14 and on a single trail. Single trail goes up to that blue spot. Should be like a crossroads of many, many trails. I hope that's what the map says. Really nice green right there. Got read that right in this curve that I'm right here. Hold on. Right in this curve. There was a baker's helper, girl, who was carrying pretzels and buns to the next village, and there were some robbers that jumped out and ambushed her and killed her. And this little, there's like a little memorial right there for her. It's supposedly where she lost her life. And the trail keeps going down there. So this is a good place to stop, eat, and draw. Okay, Rocky? Hallo.
Hä?
Bitte?
Sind Sie der Jopi?
Du was?
Nee, ich dachte, Sie wären der Jopi.
Nein, ich bin Chris. Hi. Bleib da. Hier. Hier. Sketchbook Mapquest number 2. Geez, dog, where are you? Rocky? There you are. It was a hot one out there, and I wanted to do more actually in color, but it wasn't gonna work today. It's too hot, and some of the views were okay, but next time.